Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see if we start to pick it up. All right, this one looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and a couple of stone crabs. I don't know if any of these stone crabs got any claws worth keeping, but we'll check them out. All right. Doing pretty good. Get out of here. Pretty soon we gotta call this box. Nope. And nope. Didn't think so. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. All right. Okay, something close to 10. Let's see what we can get. Something close to 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is nice. I think we got 7. I'll have to double check. Oh, one almost got out. Some people will probably look at my setup and be like, why does he have it like that? Why does he got the box right there so close to the side? Crabs are just gonna crawl out. Well, everybody's got their own little setup. This is what works for me. I lose a crab every now and then, but it also makes it easier for me to work the crabs on top of this bin, as opposed to like a sorting table or something way up here. Be harder on my shoulders and my back lifting them up so high. And this is the boat that works for me. It's my battle wagon. I've actually searched for a boat just like this, searched for this style boat for years. When I finally found one, had to drive like 4 hours away to go get it. Saw it on Craigslist, said I'll be right there. Kind of planning on buying it no matter what. The few pictures that were there, said, you know what, I think that might be the one for me. I fixed a few boats in the past, so if it needed any real serious work, I could do it myself. But I knew I needed this style boat. It's a little 17-foot catamaran, so it's small, but it's got more of a squared out bow, so it gives me more storage for the traps as opposed to a regular monohull that has a V in the front. So I gain that extra space up in the bow. And since it's a catamaran, rides nice. It's actually the first catamaran I've ever been in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's super solid construction. Thing's a beast. It rides in like 6 inches of water. So it's got a lot of working space. I actually moved the console up like 8 or 10 inches. I slid it forward so I have more usable working space back here. My other boats I actually had the console up in the front, and when you're up in the front, that's the worst ride on the boat. So if you're up in the front of the boat, it's where it bounces up like that the most. If you're towards the back, it's the most comfortable ride. And so I decided, let's not put the console in the front. Let's put it more in the center, like an actual center console, and have a little more comfortable ride. I got plenty of working space back here. I could rearrange this and make it work differently, but that's all I need. Kind of space saver. Turn around, boom. Got all the stuff I need right there. Got plenty of space in the front to bring traps out or work with traps. And the other boat I had was a Carolina skiff. Worked awesome for years, but the construction was not as solid as this boat. It's a little more flimsy. It might have just been because it was such an old boat, but it was very, very light. I could flex the gunnels with my hands just by squeezing them. The flat bottom of the Carolina skiff was a very uncomfortable ride if it was any bit rough. So this boat, catamaran, is just, it'll eat the waves like it's made for it. So that's what it is. So I can go out and basically any day that I feel comfortable, this boat will handle it fine. The railing up in the front, I wasn't sure about it when I first looked at the boat. I was like, I don't know. I don't really know if I need those or not. I was deciding whether I should keep them or get rid of them. And I realized if I'm moving any traps at all, it helps contain the traps on the boat. It helps hold them in, kind of like a little carriage. So once I realized that, definitely keeping them super pro about that, those bow rails. This box might be just about finished. It's a good place to kind of transition. We're hitting the corner section of a line where I start to make a turn. I think we're gonna do that. Let's make sure I don't run this trap over. All right, well, that's it for that video. Go to the next one. Actually, no, screw it. We're gonna keep it running. We're gonna keep it running. We just gotta do some rearranging. Got these burlaps here. The remainder of my bait. What's crazy is I'll bring this bait out. It's frozen, right? Pulled it out, put it in my boat, start thawing out. Like 1 o'clock yesterday. It's still solid, super solid. It's still got ice on it. I live in Miami, so that's saying a lot. It has it was like 60 degrees yesterday, so that also helps. But Come on now. Alright. So these crabs don't crawl out of the boat. We're gonna cover them up. This burlap is garbage. It's got so many holes in it. But it will work. It'll get the job done. Actually gonna keep this bin on top for safe measure. And now all of my crabs are gonna go in here. All right, new video.